Hello, we are social distancing presented by Team 3.
Hello, my name is Eric Hinds. I'm a second year mechanical engineering major here at NAU.
My name is Remington Dasher. I'm a first year engineering major at NAU.
My name is Jayden Glaus. I'm also a first year mechanical engineering major.
I'm Alex Weiss. I'm a first year electrical engineering major.
My name is Colin Cipolla. I am a second year mechanical engineering major.
So, because of this COVID-19 pandemic, we have been tasked with creating a design or a device that can limit the amount of people inside a building or store. Our original design, our original problem was we wanted to come up with a design to help people stay 6 feet apart and distance at all times. But we figured that if we just limited the amount of people inside a building at one time, it would be much easier for them to actually stay 6 feet apart.
For our stakeholders, we selected restaurants, grocery stores, stadiums, hospitals, polling places, and other small businesses as our major target audience, just because these places tend to have the most people like densely populated. So this is why we made this design towards them.
Okay, so for our design process, we started off with a bunch of different sketches. Like one of them was a foot door handle, and this one was, the main idea of this was to reduce contact of walking into buildings. Another sketch that we looked at was sensors on doors, and we looked at infrared sensors, thermal sensors, and video sensors, in addition to possibly displaying the number of people to obviously increase social distancing. And another sketch that we worked on that we ended up prototyping was the automatic door that would use a sensor to count people within the building. And so for our decision matrix between all of these sketches, we decided on these criteria. We had durability, cleanliness, price, disability friendliness, and simplicity. And we decided that cleanliness was definitely going to be the most important. And we just took that as not being non-contact, because the whole purpose of any of these designs was to reduce the spread of COVID. So obviously being non-contact was the most important. And from the decision matrix, we found that, or we decided on the automatic door being our design that we would prototype.
So when we were making our prototype, we decided to make it in SolidWorks as I guess not so we could have as little contact with each other as possible while still working together on something. This prototype is not like physically working model per se. It's just supposed to be a shell and give an idea of how the final product would be made. As a demonstration, we have our door here in SolidWorks, and the door would slide open, and this sensor would detect someone moving in, walking in through the door, and as soon as the sensor decides that the store has reached capacity, which would be a previously set number for depending on the store, the door would close, and then this would come down and lock so that the door could not open, or the door would no longer open after the store has reached capacity.
Ethically speaking, our design is built to help people, primarily during the winter. Up here in Flagstaff, it gets severely cold, down to the 20s, sometimes into the zeros. And people have to stand outside now to count the people going in, like at Walmart, because there's a certain capacity that the store has to stay at because of regulations. So the door would be used to help count the customers virtually, rather than having someone stand outside in the cold to do it. So it would save a lot of people from working out in the cold and possibly getting sick that way. Sustainability wise, it's a very durable door. It would last a long time. You wouldn't have to do much maintenance on it. and it's also meant to keep clean, keep contamination level down. As people touch things, the virus spreads, and this is an automatic door that doesn't require touch to activate. So its main goal was to keep contamination down, as you saw in the design process. Yeah.
For our conclusion, we believe that this is a big step toward a big step in the right direction. In dealing with coronavirus. We could improve a couple things. We can improve. I think the locking mechanism could be the only thing really improved with it. I think we could have done a little bit more for that. However, we were just looking at a way to add a locking system, so we kind of went with that. We learned to kind of cooperate with each other. It was definitely, especially being all online, it was hard for us to, coordinate and everything. But with the different means of communication, we were able to schedule times to meet with each other. And that definitely, I can speak for myself, and I think the rest of my team, where that's something new for us. And, it's something we have to work with, but it's definitely something that we're working with to get to a better goal in general. And I think, yeah, this is just an overall, like, a really good idea, especially, making sure the right amount of people are in, and thereby people are staying socially distant because there's not as many people in there, I think is a very important thing to have. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.